Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back. I'm Sam, and I'm excited to focus on a very special kind of creation today. In previous sessions, like S4, we learned the core skills of building a software component: initiate, design, code, test, and debug. Today, we're going to apply a similar set of skills to a different kind of product, one made not just of code, but of data. We are tackling skill 10, S10, initiate, design, implement, and debug a data product. I want you to think of this as the skill of the data artisan. Much like a potter takes raw clay and turns it into a useful vessel, your job is to take raw, often messy data and skillfully shape, refine, and polish it. Our goal today is to transform that raw material into a valuable, trustworthy product that your business can use to make critical decisions. Let's get to work. Before we build, we must define. What exactly is a data product? It is a modern concept. It is not just a quick report you run once and throw away. A data product is a reusable, self-contained asset. It packages the data together with the tools and context needed to solve a specific business problem. Think of a live sales dashboard in Power BI that the whole company relies on. That is a data product. Think of a machine learning model that predicts which customers will leave. That is a data product. Even a perfectly cleaned, documented, golden record of customer data is a product. The key difference from S4 is this: the value of a software component is in its functionality, what it does. The value of a data product is in the insight, what the data tells you. How do we apply our skills to build this? We follow a specialized lifecycle. The industry standard is called CRISP-DM, Cross-Industry Standard Process for Data Mining. It maps perfectly to our S10 requirements. It starts with business understanding. This is the initiate phase. What problem are we solving? Then data understanding, investigating our raw ingredients. Next is data preparation. This is the core of design. It's where we clean and shape the data, and honestly, it's often 80% of the work. Then we move to modeling and evaluation. This is implement and debug. We build the dashboard or algorithm and rigorously check it. Finally, deployment, getting the product into the hands of the user. Let's zoom in on the first two skills, initiate and design. To initiate effectively, you must be a detective. You apply your S1 analysis skills to define a clear question. Build a dashboard is a bad start. Build a product that shows why sales are down in the north is a good start. You also initiate the data discovery, checking if the raw materials are good enough. To design, you become an architect. You design the ETL process, the pipeline that moves data from A to B. You design the data model, how the tables relate to each other. And you design the user interface, sketching the dashboard on a whiteboard before you touch the software. Now for the execution, implement and debug. Implementing is about building what you designed. It might mean writing complex SQL queries to transform data. It might mean dragging and dropping charts in Power BI. Or it might mean writing Python code to train a model. This is where the product comes to life. Debugging a data product is unique. You aren't just looking for code errors, you are debugging the truth. You have to investigate data quality. Why are the sales numbers for Tuesday missing? You debug the logic. Why is the average profit negative? And crucially, you debug for bias to ensure your product is fair. How does this apply to your specific roles? Ben, data analyst, this is your bread and butter. You live in the CRISP-DM cycle, turning business questions into dashboards every day. Chloe, software engineer, you are often the implementer of the plumbing. You write the code that feeds data into the product, or you write the API calls that consume the insights. Maya, cybersecurity, you build security data products. A SIEM dashboard that aggregates alerts and visualizes threats is a massive data product that you must design and debug. Liam, network engineer, you turn raw logs into performance products. Instead of sending a spreadsheet, you build a live dashboard showing network health. Aisha and Tom, consultant, BA, you are the masters of initiate. You work with stakeholders to define what the data product must do before anyone starts building. Let's get this into your portfolio. You can practice the full lifecycle on a small scale tomorrow. Action 1. Initiate. Think of a question relevant to your team. What were the top 3 reasons customers called us last week? Write it down. Action 2. Design. Don't open software yet. Sketch the answer on paper. Draw a simple bar chart. What are the axes? What is the title? Action 3. Implement and debug. Open Excel. Implement your design using a pivot table. Then, apply the debug skill. Take a calculator and manually add up the raw rows for one category. Does it match the pivot table? You have just verified the integrity of your data product. For your portfolio, we use STAR. This is how you write it up. Situation: the team was struggling to track weekly sales performance. Task: I needed to build a trustworthy data product to provide real-time insight. Action, I initiated by defining the exact metrics needed. I designed a data pipeline to join sales and customer data. I implemented the dashboard using Power BI. Crucially, I debugged the data by cross-referencing the output against the raw source files to ensure accuracy. Result, the dashboard is now used weekly to drive decisions. Reflection, I learned that a data product is only as good as the quality of the raw data feeding it. Finally, your major project. S10 is almost always relevant because every system uses data. In your report, look for your data strategy or technical design section. Show your initiate work by listing your data sources. Show your design work with a database schema diagram. Show your implement work with screenshots of your user interface or reports. And show your debug work by explaining how you tested the data for accuracy. Even if you aren't building a dashboard, your system generates data. Show how you turn the data into value. Let's wrap up. We've learned that S10 is about being a data artisan. We explored the crisp DM lifecycle and the 4 key skills: initiate, design, implement, and debug. We saw how this turns data from a storage cost into a business asset. Your next step is simple. Perform that Excel exercise. Initiate a question, design a table, implement it, and debug it. In our next session, we will dive deeper into S11, where we look at the specific mathematical and analytical techniques used to find patterns inside the data. Remember, code runs the world, but data explains it. See you next time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you now feel more confident in mastering this topic. If you found value in this session, I have a small favor to ask. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and follow our channel. It really means a lot to me and helps the algorithm show these lessons to other apprentices just like you who need support. Don't forget, you can download today's slides and the full transcript at www.mentorinai.com EPA Hub. While you are there, check out our mock interview and portfolio review services to make sure you are fully ready for your EPA. See you in the next video. Keep learning.